Hey, how's it going, guys? It's me, Q here. So today I'm gonna be making some longer sentences in Korean. Let's try to make some long sentences, guys. Like I know I try to always make sentences with like the 3 word structures, but then today let's try to add in more elements. Like let's try to add in other stuff to the sentence. So yeah, let's get started. So here I'm gonna be using spreadsheets again. I know spreadsheets look really boring and it's like office looking, but it's so good for languages. So okay, here we have the original basic sentence. It's like I this eat or like you TV watch. If you watch my other videos, then you'll probably see this a lot and you probably are used to it. Koreans always say I this eat you TV watch. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please watch my previous video. But anyways, what if we want to make this longer? Okay, so let's try to add in a new type of thing like 학교에서, right? And this means school at. Okay, I'm gonna add a dash here just to make sure that you guys can see that 학교 means school and 에서 means at. Normally there's no dash, of course. It's just like written like this, but I'm just gonna make it like easier to see for you guys. So 학교에서 이거를 먹어요. So this means I eat this at school. It's like I eat this at school. You can also say 당신은 학교에서 TV를 봐요. You at school TV watch. Like you watch TV at school. And the funny thing about Korean is that as long as this column, as long as like the original 3, like like the original 3, as long as this is in the same order, all the rest of the stuff, it can go anywhere it wants. You could even say 학교에서 저는 이거를 먹어요. That makes perfect sense, right? Like you can even say 저는 이거를 학교에서 먹어요. I this school at eat. It still means the same thing. Like you can move it around anywhere you want. You can even put it at the end of the sentence. You could even say, okay, now that's getting kind of weird. Right? Like you can even say 저는 이거를 먹어요. 학교에서. You could even put it at the end of the sentence, but I would advise you not to do that because it kind of sounds like the sentence ended here and then you're just like adding this on. So yeah, try not to put it at the end of the sentence, but this can move anywhere. And what are some more words with 에서? Well, you can say 일에서, which means work at, like at work. Like you watch TV at work or something. You can also say like 공원에서. Oh my god, I can't spell. 공원에서, which means park at, like at the park. Let me make this all like centered. So you could say like you at the park TV watched or whatever. You could keep going. You can keep on adding places, and here you could add like the stuff you do, like 바나나를. This is like banana, obviously. Banana bought, 사요, or 샀어요. So this is like bought, right? Like let's make that bigger. Yeah, so this is like you at the park banana bought. So yeah, these can go like anywhere in the sentence. All right, let's try to make it even longer. Let's add with my friend. 친구랑. So I'm gonna put dashes here again so you can differentiate the words. friend with. Okay, like that. Why does it keep going such small font? Okay, there we go. So this is like friend with. So I, with a friend at school, ate this. It's like I ate this with my friend, you know? And also, these types of words can move around anywhere they want. 친구랑 저는 학교에서 이거를 먹어요. That totally makes sense. You can even say, if this was all moved over here, you can even say 저는 학교에서 친구랑 이거를 먹어요. Yeah, it's not the best order, but it still makes sense, you know? And you can even put it here. Like, it doesn't really matter. You can mix and match the order. 저는 학교에서 이거를 친구랑 먹어요. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. So, as long as you have these three main things, like I should color these differently. You know, as long as you have these three in place, these three never move. Like what I mean by that is like you can never say something like 먹어요 저는 이거를. No. That's a totally bad sentence. But as long as these three are in place, everything else can move around. You know, you can say 크리스랑, which is like Chris with. So with Chris. You at work, TV, with Chris watch. You watch TV with Chris at work. I know that's kind of confusing, but if it's too confusing, you can just always take out elements too. So like, just like pretend you guys don't have this. So you can just say, 당신은 일에서 TV를 봐요. You at work, TV watch. Yeah, you can say that. If it's still too long, you can still delete this. You could just be like, you TV watch. Okay, that's not so hard. And then you just add one element at a time, you know? You can add 당신은 일에서 TV를 봐요. You watch TV at work. And then after you get used to that, you can add in the other stuff. Right? Let's try to make this even longer. Let's add stuff like 오늘, which is like today. Today, or 이따가, or like 지금, like, which means like now. Alright. So you can add words like today, now, before, after, next week, last week, stuff like this. And also this one, it doesn't really matter where it goes to in the sentence. You can say 저는 오늘 학교에서 이거를 친구랑 먹어요. Yeah, still makes sense. Like you could literally just like mix and match any order you want and it'll still make sense as long as the green stuff, the SOV, is in place. Well, what the SOV means is like the S is like the main character of the sentence. The O is kind of like the object, the thing that you're doing the action to. I don't know, it's kind of confusing if you think of it like that. Just know that Koreans always say I this do, I this eat, I this watch, you know, I computer play, I instrument play, you know, like that's how we talk. So as long as you have these three in the same order, then the other stuff you can have it anywhere in the sentence and it'll still make a good grammatical sentence. So yeah guys, I hope that was helpful in making Korean sentences. It's my first time really explaining it like this using this kind of way, so I'm not really that good at it. Hopefully I will get better as I make more videos and try to explain better. But yeah, it might be confusing in the beginning because all the words seem all jumbled up. So what I would suggest is just stick with one order. Just like have like a regular place for certain kinds of words and certain groupings of words. But then it's actually kind of good too, because as long as you have the three words in order, the three main words of the sentence in order, then you can put the other stuff anywhere you want. So it's kind of good and it's kind of bad. Well, mostly I think it's good because you don't have to worry so much. It's not such strict word order like English. So yeah, anyways guys, thanks for listening to my attempt to explain Korean word order, and see you guys next time.